So let's get into it. The body language of a narcissistic abuse survivor. This isn't something people talk about much, but if you've ever been around someone who's been through it, you'll probably recognize these signs. And if you've experienced it yourself, maybe you'll recognize some in yourself, too. 1. Closed-off posture. One of the first things you might notice is this closed-off body language. Survivors often cross their arms, hug themselves, or even try to make themselves look smaller. It's like they're subconsciously putting up a barrier, a way of saying, "I'm here, but don't get too close." After dealing with constant criticism and belittling, keeping a physical distance feels safer, like a kind of self-protection that's become automatic. 2. Hypervigilant eye movements. Ever seen someone who seems to always be scanning the room, even if they're in a relaxed setting? That's hypervigilance. Survivors have usually spent so much time on high alert, trying to predict a narcissist's mood changes, that it's become second nature. They're always ready to react, just in case they need to protect themselves from unexpected drama. 3. Forced smiles and nervous laughs. If you notice someone who smiles or laughs a little too much or at the strangest times, this could be a sign. Survivors often use humor or forced smiles as a defense mechanism. It's something they used to do to keep the peace around a narcissist. And even though they may not be in that situation anymore, it's become a reflex. Smiling or laughing, even when they're uncomfortable, is a way of keeping things from going south, at least in their mind. 4. Flinching or pulling away from touch. A lot of survivors are really sensitive to touch, especially sudden or unexpected touches. Even something simple, like a tap on the shoulder, can make them flinch or pull back. They're not doing it on purpose. It's just their body reacting. After associating touch with tension or control, their body's instinct is to protect itself, even if the threat isn't there anymore. 5. Avoiding eye contact or looking down. And here's a big one. Avoiding eye contact or looking down. For someone who's been through narcissistic abuse, eye contact can feel too intense, even intimidating. They might associate it with criticism or disapproval from their abuser, so looking down feels safer. It's like an automatic response, a way to avoid any possibility of conflict, even if they're in a safe space now. These are just a few signs, and they don't define anyone. They're just the body's way of coping with what it's been through. If you see these behaviors in yourself or someone you know, it's important to remember that it's totally okay. It's just one step in healing, and with time, support and patience, things do get better.